seen you before.
Lisa saw how upset I was that David had left, so she spilled the beans on his plan to obviously propose. This made me rethink our relationship and where we stand in our lives at the moment.
David will give Michael the ring when he's ready to do so and when he feels like it's the right time for both of them to move forward together.
As far as I know, David went to his mum's house to stay for a while. That's where he usually goes when he leaves here. He's always been a really faithful and loyal person, so I found it really surprising to think that he would be cheating on me, but at that point in time I think we've been under a lot of pressure lately and that contributed to it.
I'm Sash Stevanovsky. I own SS Facility Services, which is a contract cleaning company and facility maintenance services provider. Excited and hopeful that I'll achieve the results that I hope will come to get rid of these crow's feet. A little bit anxious, but relaxed. I'm fine with it. So I'm willing to try anything. Dream job would actually be Prime Minister. I met Lisa through Michael and David at the House of Wax, who recommended her to me. After speaking with Michael about a few things or concerns that I had with some lines and wrinkles that are coming up on my face, so willing to give it a try and see how things go. Basically around the face here, eyes, just to get rid of the crow's feet and wipe off a few years of the being over the 40. Invigorated, refreshed. And look a bit younger, hopefully. Yes, I have heard of the House of Wax before. No, never waxed. But as for treatment for this, no, this is my first time. I've known Michael and David for quite a few years, but I think I've known Michael for longer than I've known David, purely based on the fact that I've actually ordered things from the House of Wax for my 40th birthday party. The blood dragon with the all-seeing eye. A little bit anxious, but excited at the same time, and hoping to achieve the results that I've seen from previous customers that have had the treatment done. Originally, I found the House of Wax through knowing Michael and talking about things that I do and what he does, and through friends, I originally met Michael, and then from there it's just been a long-term relationship. Gay marriage, I'm all for it if gay men would be able to actually practice monogamy and not say that they want monogamy when ultimately they want polygamy. A proper date would actually, despite the fact of how, unfortunately in our community, it does end up, a date ends up being going home and having wild, raunchy sex, and they either call you back the next day or they've literally left before you've woken up. Be yourselves, but be open, and don't speak about monogamy, but not practice something. So do as you say, not say as you do. I will live forever. No, I'm just happy to be here, and thank you guys for introducing me to this wonderful opportunity and allowing me to be able to make myself look a little bit more youthful.
Okay, so this is exciting.
Yes, it is.
You've not had injectable treatments before. Okay, and you were mentioning that we're looking to get rid of some of these lines around the eyes. Okay. Have you noticed that they've got worse recently, or they've always kind of been there, just progressively getting worse?
I've had them since around about the mid-30s, but
Yeah.
I've recently starting to get a little bit more.
Yeah, okay.
You can see they're a bit more predominant on my face.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a few more developing around here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And how old are you?
42.
42. All right, cool. Medical conditions?
No.
Nothing. Do you take any medications for anything? Smoker?
Yes.
Yes, and it's a neurotoxin, so it blocks the muscles from working. So essentially what it does is temporarily paralyzes your muscles from working. And when your muscles aren't working, the skin then on top is not moving or as much, so therefore the lines decrease. Hi Greg.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
So I have Sasso with me. He's not had any injectable treatments before. How's that? Not too bad? I just realised I was probably smothering you with my boobs. Sorry. And big smile. And relax.
I knew that you wanted it by the way you were looking. I knew you would be here, and the reason is me. The way you touch me when you walk by, my heart stopped beating.
Got really good hands. You should become a tattoo artist.
I can't design anything.
Why not?
You know what though? I love watching
People
those
come and
tattoo
do-
shows
I fall
and
asleep
everything.
during my tattoos, which is freaky. So.
Here you go. So there's no bruising or anything. No. So this is what I'm talking about. This is where we need dermal fillers, and that will then help with all of this as well. Once we get structure back down here, it all seems to
That's
happen.
fine.
So,
Go ahead with that. Fill her in.
gosh, yeah.
Fill it up.
So we'll reassess in 2 weeks, and at that point, if you're happy, fantastic. If we need to add a little bit more potentially to your right side, then we can do that. It will just be a couple of units, and then we can go from there. If you wanted to do any up here, I think you'd have some really nice results with that as well. Yeah.
Cool.
Lovely.
I feel like Patsy Stone in Abfab. I'm smiling, can't you tell? Oh, I got paid.
Just having a chat, and we're going to do to the forehead and the frown area. Just why not? We're doing the other area of the crow's feet, so we may as well do this, and then Satho can really see the full effect of the treatment.
Yep.
Lovely.
Probably tomorrow looks like a trash.
Some people do find that it starts working really, really quickly.
That's just because I know my body and how it reacts. So.
Yeah, so yeah, don't be surprised if you do see some difference. Big frown? Pleasure.
You got magic hands.
I like to think so. Relax. I'm going to do up the forehead first.
Good. I'll admit, no, seriously, it feels really good. No, she's very gentle. I'll be honest, like this section here I actually felt these more than this section here. I'm very happy. Thank you, Michael, and thank you, House of Wax. Most definitely, and I will highly recommend you to everyone that I see. I will see you in 2 weeks' time, just to make sure that at least can have a look and see where we can fix the other areas up, but I'm very happy, and thank you once again, House of Wax, and thank you, Michael and David, for your recommendation of Lisa and her wonderful service.
Really good, it went really well. So we did the Dysport for Sasha for his upper face, to the forehead, the frown area and the crow's feet, just to really soften those lines. It was his first treatment, so I think he'll be really happy. In a couple of weeks he'll have that really nice fresh look. Yeah. Typically men have stronger muscle movements, therefore deeper lines typically, so we do need to use bigger doses a lot of the time for males. So for further treatments, I discussed with Sasha doing dermal fillers to his cheeks. I can see that there is quite a bit of volume loss in the mid-face area, and just by recreating a little bit of that, it will give really nice result to even helping with the lines, plumping it up a little bit, and giving some of that definition back and giving that youthful look. I'm catching up with Sasha in 2 weeks' time, where we'll do top-up dose if needed of the anti-wrinkle injection, and we're going to do some dermal fillers. But I'm hoping that he'll just have that nice refreshed look, like he's just gotten back from a lovely holiday for a few weeks. He was fun, he was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed him. It was my first time meeting him, so it was really nice, and I look forward to working with him in future.
I was pretty embarrassed. It's not embarrassing. It's just not a pleasant experience. I went to my mum's for a couple of weeks, and it's what I usually do. I've only left once or twice before in the early days, and yeah, just went to my mum's. Just thought about life for a while and reevaluated everything and what needs to be done. And the original House of Wax is very important to me. It's a business we've built together. It's from the ground up. It started like every other small business in our backyard. and just naturally evolved over time. And while I was gone, I just had this void of I'm not where I need to be right now. So I had to come back and sort this out. I came back because you can't run a shop with one person. You just can't, especially in the place that we are. It's not the safest area, and there have been incidences in the past.
Get inside. I've got to put the clothes
I always get anxiety when I'm not here. So while I was gone, I was just anxious anyway, thinking about the shop and Michael and Lisa, some of the other nurses, just the team at the House of Wax. And
You better stop that there, that's so annoying.
why is it every time I'm being filmed, you want to fucking steal the spotlight? It's going to be 5 minutes of you talking shit. You're garbage. No one's interested in what you're saying. Do you understand? I've got the microphone on. You're garbage.
Your dog's fat.
You better stop that.
You're a pig. That's...
Sorry, did I miss Michael? Yes, I missed Michael. Here we go again with them fucking...
I can't stop thinking and I can't stop seeing the things we're gonna do. I can't stop breathing, my body is shaking, the beat in me and you. I'm addicted to you, inside of a fire. I'm infatuated, burning with desire.
Hi, my name's Claudia. I'm getting my makeup done today at the House of Wax. I'm a disability support worker. I was going to another place where there's eyebrow stylists, but then I found Michael. It was good, but not like Michael. I was really happy with Michael's work. I found Michael online actually. I just typed in, I don't remember, something about eyebrow stylist, and he came up and all the great reviews came up, so I had to come and try him myself. I'm getting my makeup done today for a 30th birthday party. I've known Michael and David for nearly a year now.
So this liner, because Claudia's got quite a big dramatic eye, we can afford to take it all the way from the middle to the end. If you find you've got a smaller eye, it's better to take it from about halfway. So don't be scared to draw that line all the way up and then fill out what's in between, okay? So on your way down, fill out what's in between. Now, this is where you've got to be very careful when you're putting liner on. See how I've touched Claudia's lashes there? If she was to open now and get all that wetness, it would just ruin all the shadow work that we've done. So you want to make sure that she stays closed till it's very dry. This is one of my favorite bits. This is when we get to smoke. Okay, so we want to start building that up on sort of like a V shape. So we're going up there and then into her socket, okay? Start blending that out to the tail of the liner and just into the end of the socket there. Because as you can see, there's so much residue that's fallen. So could you imagine if we had done her foundation and then all of that had fallen onto her? That's why I like to do the eyes first. That way you can really blend it out. We're making a huge mess under Claudia's eye. But this is so that we get rid of all that glitter pigment that we've dropped on the lash. Colour it all in. Make sure it blends with the false lash that we're going to put on, okay? Play bitch. That's what we want. Good girl.
I love my makeup. I'm ready to go out tonight, and of course I'll come back and get my makeup and eyebrows done with Michael.
I'm happy because I've got my cleaner back. Finally, no more dust. We're so excited that David's back. I've noticed a difference in Lisa. She seems a lot happier now.
I feel so happy that David's back. I'm so excited.
It's really good to have him here in store like normal. It was really hard without him, and I appreciate having him back here. I know David deep down really cares for me, so I think him returning proves to me that we're ready to take the next step in our relationship.
The House of Wax is now back together again and back to normal, and that's how it should be. I feel better. I feel more at ease that Michael and David are back together, that the House of Wax is back together, that there's more happy vibes again.
I'm going to continue building the original House of Wax and just spreading basically positive vibes around the world.